just stood there for a moment, like you were deciding how much of me you were about to leave behind. I remember the way you looked at the floor, like it was easier than looking at me. And I kept waiting for you to say something, anything that might stop what was happening. But silence can make a decision too. And that night it did. When you walked away, something in me stood still. I watched the space where you used to be, like it might change its mind. I wanted to call your name, but the moment felt fragile, like even one word would break it completely. So I stayed quiet while the person I loved walked away. The room felt different after you left, not empty, just unfamiliar, like every memory had shifted slightly. I tried to move on with the evening, but every small sound made me think you might come back. It's strange how hope can linger long after the truth arrives. When you walked away, I didn't follow, not because I didn't want to, but because I understood something you couldn't say. Your heart was already somewhere else, and love shouldn't have to chase someone who's leaving. So I stayed and let the distance grow with every step you took. I still wonder sometimes if you felt it too, the quiet pull between staying and letting go. Or if by the time you turned, you had already said goodbye in your When you walked away, it wasn't loud, it wasn't dramatic, just a slow ending. Two people standing on opposite sides of something that used to hold them together. And in the quiet I realized love doesn't always end with anger. Sometimes it ends with footsteps and the sound of someone you loved getting farther away. You said it so easily that night, like it was something time could never touch. Your voice was calm, certain, and I believed you without asking twice. I carried those words with me through every quiet day, never thinking they would fade. But promises are fragile things, sometimes they disappear without a sound. Now I'm standing with a promise you forgot, something you once meant but couldn't hold. I still hear the way you said it soft, like forever was simple. And maybe you didn't mean to let it go, but I'm the one still holding on to a promise you forgot. I don't think you meant to hurt me. It wasn't sudden, it was slower than that. Little changes, small distances, moments where your heart was somewhere else. And I kept telling myself love just needed time, but time was quietly carrying you away. We didn't break apart loudly, we just stopped protecting the things we said. And now I'm left with the promise you forgot. Words that once felt certain, I still remember the look in your eyes when you said you wouldn't leave. Maybe you believed it then, maybe we both did, but I'm the only one still hearing it. A promise you forgot. I wish I could erase it, not the love, just the moment. You made it sound eternal, because some words stay longer than the people who spoke them. So I'm letting go of the promise you forgot. Not because it meant nothing, but because it meant too much. I carried it long after you stopped, and now I'm learning how to breathe again without waiting for those words to become true. You may not remember, but I do. Yeah, I do. We used to talk about the future like it was already waiting for us. Quiet plans spoken late when everything felt possible. You would smile like you could see it clearly, a life just ahead of us. I believed you, I believed all of it. But somewhere along the way, the words got softer until we stopped saying them at all. Now they're just dreams we couldn't keep, small promises that slipped through our hands. I still remember how real they felt, like we were already living them. But love changed slowly without asking us, and now the only place they exist is somewhere between who we were and who we had to become. Dreams we couldn't keep. I still catch myself thinking about the things we planned. Not because I expect them to happen, just because for a moment they made life feel certain. You were part of every picture, every road, every quiet morning. And I never thought I'd have to imagine those days without you. We didn't lose everything at once, we just stopped believing the same future. Now they're just dreams we couldn't keep, half-finished because we wanted to. And the life we once imagined has slowly faded into something I can only remember. Dreams we couldn't keep. I hope somewhere you're finding new plans, new reasons to smile the way you used to. And maybe the future is kinder to you than the one we tried to build together. They were dreams we couldn't keep, soft hopes we held too tightly. I still hear them sometimes in the quiet, like distant echoes, not asking to come back, just reminding me that once we believed in something beautiful. And for a while, that was enough. Heard your voice tonight, not in the room, just somewhere in my memory where everything still sounds the same. I try to say your name out loud, but it felt strange, like speaking to someone who already left. There's a quiet in the air now, I don't know what to do with it. We said we'd be honest right to the end, but the truth came out so quietly. And that was our last goodbye. No storm, no breaking sky, just two tired hearts standing still with nothing left to try. You looked at me like you already knew love had run out of time, and somewhere between your silence and mine, we said our last goodbye. I keep thinking maybe I missed something, one small moment where I could have held you closer. Maybe love doesn't leave all at once, maybe it slips away one quiet night at a time. Now your side of the story is just a memory that won't answer back. We promised forever so easily, like it was something we could keep. And that was our last goodbye. No tears, no asking why, just two shadows in the dark, letting go of what we tried. You looked at me like you already knew there was nothing left to save. And somewhere between your silence and mine, we watched our love fade. I hope someday your laugh comes back the way it used to. I hope someone hears the things in you I couldn't hold on to. And if you ever think of me, I hope it's gentle, not heavy, just a quiet place where we once were. That was our last goodbye. No anger, no blame, just two broken pieces learning how to walk away. You turned first, I stayed behind, trying to breathe through the night. And somewhere between like a door closing slowly. You packed your things like it was just another evening. No anger, no heavy words, just careful hands closing zippers, avoiding my eyes. I kept waiting for you to stop, for something in you to change its mind. But the room stayed quiet, and so did you. I thought love would fight harder than this. I didn't know it could leave so softly. And now there's a heart left behind, still learning the shape of your absence. I walk through the silence like it might explain something. You took your future with you without meaning to. And I'm here holding the pieces that still say your name, a heart left behind. Your shadow used to move through this place like it belonged here. Now even the air feels unfamiliar. I say something sometimes before I remember. You're not here to answer. It's strange how love can fill every corner, and then suddenly there's space everywhere. We didn't break in one moment, we slowly stopped reaching. Now there's a heart left behind, still listening for footsteps, still expecting the door to open again. You carried the light with you when you left, and I'm here learning how dark a memory can be. A heart left behind. Maybe someday this won't ache the same way. Maybe your name will just be a sound, not a weight. But tonight it still feels close, like if I turned around, you might still be there. There's a heart left behind, trying to forgive the silence, trying to believe love meant something. You walked away gently like you didn't want to hurt me, but somehow that made it harder. Because now all that's left here is a heart that never followed. You left quietly, and somehow my heart stayed with you. Reached out in the dark without thinking, the way I always did. For a second my body forgot that you're not here anymore. The quiet answered first before my mind caught up, and I just stayed there, hand in the air, feeling a space that used to be you. It's strange how the heart remembers what the world has already changed. And now I'm here with empty arms tonight, holding nothing but the shape of you. I keep thinking if I stay still long enough, maybe love will find its way back. But the room says otherwise, and every breath reminds me that some goodbyes don't echo. They just leave empty arms tonight. Your voice still lives in the quiet parts of me, small things I can't turn off. The way you laughed when something surprised you, the way you said my name when you meant it. I didn't know those little moments would become the things I miss the most. We thought love would stay steady, like something time couldn't touch. Now I'm here with empty arms tonight, reaching for memories that can't reach back. I keep replaying the last look you gave me, trying to understand when it changed. But love doesn't explain itself, it just leaves quietly. And suddenly there are empty arms tonight. Maybe somewhere you're sleeping peacefully. Maybe your heart has already moved forward. I hope it has, because mine is still here, learning the weight of holding nothing. And I'm here with empty arms tonight, not asking you to return, just trying to accept what love has become. Sometimes it stays, sometimes it fades, sometimes it leaves us standing in the silence with nothing left to hold but the memory of how it once felt. Tonight my arms remember you, even if you never come back. The porch light is still on, I know. It's been 3 months, but I keep thinking maybe you just forgot your keys. Maybe the car wouldn't start, so I leave it burning. Every time the headlights hit the glass, every time the floorboards creak, I stop breathing for a second, just 1 second, waiting for the handle to turn. I still wait for you in the quiet parts of the day, when I forget for a minute that you aren't coming back. I'm just standing where you left me, holding a space that's getting cold. leave it just for tonight. I'm still here, still here. The hallway light is still flickering. I keep meaning to fix it, but it's the same way it was when you left. I find myself stepping over the parts of the floor where we used to stand and argue about nothing at all. The silence isn't loud, it's just heavy. I'm reaching for things that aren't there. My hand knows the shape of your shoulder better than it knows its own reflection. It's getting harder to tell where you end and I begin. I'm just living in the shadows of your love, tracing out lines, waiting for the sun to move, but the dark stays right where you left it. I saw your sister at the grocery store. She looked like she wanted to say something, then she just waved and kept walking. It's strange how we become strangers to the people who know our secrets. I bought the bread you like, I didn't even realize I was doing it. Maybe I don't want the light back. Maybe this thing is the only thing that proves any of it was real. If I let the shadows go, I'm just standing in an empty room, and I'm not ready for that. Just the outlines, just the shape of you. The shadows still here. Quiet, almost a whisper. The fridge is humming. It's never been this loud before. I'm sitting at the table with both my hands flat, just listening to the house, adjusting to the weight of one. I keep thinking I heard the door, or the way you'd hum under your breath, but it's just the wind on my mind playing tricks. The silence after love, it isn't empty, it's heavy. It's a sound I don't know how to turn down. Dust, waiting for a noise that's never coming. I went to tell you something. about that dog we saw last week. I turned my head and the air was just cold. It's funny how a voice can leave such a big hole behind. I used to want a moment of peace, just 5 minutes to myself. Now I give anything for you to slam a drawer